How are you, Valeria? Good morning.
Good morning, teacher. Fine, thanks.
That's amazing. All right, well, let's please continue with our class. All right, so remember that yesterday we were working on the present continuous and we were doing this activity.
Yes,
All right, so what numbers were you missing?
I was in number 10, I think.
Yes, all right, please. You can continue working on this.
Okay. Teacher,
Yes?
I lose the pencil. I don't know where is it.
Oh, really?
Yes, it's where. I don't know what happened. Well, maybe it's no,
Oh,
no, teacher.
okay. Don't worry, it's fine.
Maybe I can write on the chat.
Yes, no problem.
Yes, because I don't know what happened.
No problem.
Teacher, I don't know what is in number 13 and 14.
Okay, number 13 it says. I'm to a movie theater. It can be I'm going to a movie theater. Number 13. Going. Going.
Yes. Oh, really? Um,
And number 14. I am playing. Playing.
oh, yes.
Playing. See. Yes, playing. At a golf course.
Ah, yes, teacher. Play 15. 15 is learning. I think that that's all. The
Okay.
downs I wrote yesterday,
Yes.
but yes,
Having, learning, going, and playing. Okay. Yes, you are correct. All right.
and number 12 of down. Uh, this is the last
I am singing happy birthday. No?
one.
Perfect. All right. Well, let's please move on. Now, the next thing you are going to review on this unit also, it's going to be the simple past. And again, no, this is a grammar tense that we have seen before, but we will do a reinforcement. So when we are talking about the simple past tense, we are talking about two possible grammar structures, which are the one that uses the verb to be and the one that uses the auxiliary did plus verbs. Here, whenever I want to make an affirmative example using the verb to be, I have to have a subject followed by was or were, depending on the subject. And here we have an example given. They were friends. Whenever I want to make an affirmative example using verbs, I need to have my verb in the simple past tense. So, she worked yesterday. And this is a time expression that I can use it or not. This time expression is being used to give more emphasis to the sentence. Whenever I want to make negative examples, I have to use the negative of the verb to be, was not or were not. They weren't friends, or he wasn't my friend. No? And what happens here? Well, I have to use the auxiliary, didn't. And my verb, of course, must be in the base form. Why in the base form? Because the function on the auxiliary is to modify the verb. Therefore, my verb must be in the present. She didn't work yesterday. Here, whenever I want to make questions, I have to put the auxiliary before the subject. Were they friends? Yes, they were. No, they weren't. And well, when I want to make questions using the simple past with verbs, I have to put the auxiliary did before the subject, then the verb in the base form, of course. Why? Because again, no, we are using the auxiliary and the function on the auxiliary is to modify the verb. So, did she work yesterday? Yes, she did. No, she didn't. All right, and here it is very important to remember that only in the affirmative sentences we are going to use the verbs in the simple past tense. All right, any doubts or questions about the simple past maybe?
No, teacher, I don't have.
Great. All right, let's move forward, please. When do we use the simple past? Well, we can use the simple past to express completed actions in the past, like I saw a ghost last Friday, and to describe a series of completed actions in the past, like, please, can you read the example?
I saw a ghost last Friday. I the second too.
Yes, we are here.
I finished work, walked to the beach, and found a nice place to swim.
Very good. Also, we use the simple past to express habits in the past.
When I was young, I watched lots of television every day after school.
Very good. And also, we can use the simple past for stative verbs like have, own, be, think, believe, know, dislike, need, owe, and wish.
He had a small cottage in the woods.
Very good. All right. So, do you have any doubts or questions maybe about the simple past tense?
No, teacher, I don't have any doubt.
Very good. Let's move on, please, with the practice. So, here we have a conversation practice about the simple past. Let's please begin with the first question. What time did you go to bed last night?
I went to bed at 11 p.m.
All right. What did you eat for breakfast this morning?
This morning I ate a juice, an orange juice, and a sandwich of ham, jam, ham,
Okay, yes. Ham, jamón,
ham.
jam, mermelada.
Yes, jam.
Oh, okay, very good. Where did you grow up?
I grew up in La Paz. Here, yes,
All right. Did you travel to another country last year? If yes, which country?
last year. Um, yes, last year I was in. I traveled to India.
Okay, very good. Did you feel tired this morning? If yes, why?
Um, this morning I didn't feel tired because yesterday I sleep very well.
Great. Did you spend money yesterday? If yes, what did you buy?
Yesterday I didn't spend money. I was in my home all the day.
All right. Did you eat at a restaurant last week? If yes, what did you eat?
Last week, no, I didn't eat at this restaurant.
All right. Did you get a haircut last month? If yes, where did you get a haircut?
Last month I didn't get a haircut.
All right. Were you busy yesterday? If yes, why? If no, why not?
Yesterday I was busy in the morning because I was having I was finishing work, my homework, and I was busy in the evening too because I was taking classes.
Very good. And finish this sentence. Yesterday I didn't because.
Yesterday I didn't. I yesterday I didn't eat all my lunch because I was with stomach ache.
Okay. And how are you feeling today? Better?
Yes, I feel better.
That's nice. All right. Let's please move forward. Oh, well, here we have more conversations about the simple past. Let's see. What did you do yesterday?
Uh, Yesterday I did my homework in the morning and Uh, Yesterday I had classes of English, and yes, at night I was watching TV with my mother.
All right. What time did you get up this morning?
This morning I get up. Uh, no, teacher. This time I got up.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, this morning I got up at 6:45 a.m.
All right. What time did you arrive in class today? Were you late? If yes, why?
Yesterday we have classes.
Mhm.
We had classes at 2:30, and I was on time.
Very good. Where did you go to elementary school?
I went to elementary school here in La Paz, near from where I live in Sopocachi.
Very good. Did you exercise or play sports last week? If yes, what kind?
Last week, no, teacher, I didn't play any sport.
All right. Did you watch TV last night? If yes, what program did you watch?
Yes, I did. I watch channel of makeup and care skin.
Okay. Did you do homework yesterday? If yes, what kind?
Yesterday I do my homework of I had to write 2 pages about a lecture.
All right. And did you read a book or magazine last week? If yes, what did you read?
Last week I read a book about goals, how to construct the goals and in your life.
Nice. And were you happy yesterday? If yes, why? If no, why not?
Yesterday I was happy because I was with just a little homework, so I was free to watch TV.
Nice. Finish this sentence. Yesterday I because.
Yesterday I yesterday I I was I was anxious because today is Friday. And I like
Nice.
Fridays.
Everyone, no? Everyone is like waiting for Friday.
Yes, I like
After
Friday.
Wednesday, everyone is like anxious for Friday. Okay.
Yes, I think that is my favorite day.
Yes. All right. Well, the next thing you're going to review on this unit is, well, the verses and the use of will and going to. Well, basically, the difference is the following. We are going to use will to express future actions decided at the moment of speaking, like immediate decision, like I'll have salad now. The next one, to express a prediction based on personal opinions or experiences. For example, I think United will win the game. And to express a future fact, like the sun will rise tomorrow. Here, when do we use going to? Well, we are going to use going to express future plans decided before the moment of speaking. That means prior plans. like I'm going to visit my aunt next Friday. Also, to express a prediction based on present evidence, like look at those black clouds, it's going to rain. And to express that something is about to happen, like get back, the bomb is going to explode. Well, both will and going to can be used for making future predictions without having a real difference in meaning, because whenever we translate our sentences, they mean the same. I think it will be foggy tomorrow. I think it's going to be foggy tomorrow. So basically, the meaning is the same, right? But these are the differences. So, any doubt or question maybe about it? But we are going to see in detail each and one of these structures.
Here, what it means foggy?
Eh, nub- Foggy means like not nublado, but fog.
Mm,
La neblina,
uh,
nubloso, sí, that's it. Foggy. All right. Any other doubt or question, maybe?
mm, no teacher. I don't have any.
Nice. Let's please move forward. All right. Well, next thing we're going to review about the future tense with will. Whenever we are making affirmative statements, you know that we have to use will, not for all the subjects and the verb in the base form. And if we want, we can add a complement or a predicate. And whenever we are making negative statements, we have to use will not or won't for all the subjects as well, and followed by a verb in the base form. And if we want a time expression, like this one, tomorrow, or maybe other complement, like I will go shopping. If I want to say tomorrow, I can say, or next week, next month. They won't go shopping tomorrow. And whenever I'm making questions, I have to put will before the subject. And again, I'm keeping my verb in the base form. Will you go shopping tomorrow? And here are the two possible answers. Yes, I will. No, I won't. Or no, I will not. Whenever I'm making WH questions using will, I have to put the W before will. What will you, where will you go shopping tomorrow? And the answer is going to be more specific, right? I will go shopping at the supermarket, no? Ise Norte, Hipermaxi, or whatever name of supermarket. And well, here, who with? Well, who with is going to be meaning con quién, all right? Who will you go with tomorrow? Con quién irás mañana, no? And with is going to be follow after the verb, okay?
Okay.
That's the only difference, all right? So, any doubts or questions about the use of will?
No teacher. I think that everything is clear.
Very good. All right, the next one. The future with going to. Well, whenever I'm using going to, I have to remember that for affirmative or negative statements and even for questions, I will be using the verb to be. This is very important. And as we know, the verb to be work with specific subjects. So then after the verb to be, I have to write down going to and then my verb, no, the main action on the sentence. For negative, I'm going to add not to the verb to be. I can also write down the contraction, like she isn't going to travel, or they are not going to travel. And to make questions, well, we are going to write down the auxiliary before the subject, followed by going to, and followed by the verb in the base form. Are you going to travel? And the two possible answers: yes, I am. No, I am not. Okay. And the same. Now for information questions with going to, I'm going to write down the WH before the verb to be, then the subject going to, and the verb in the base form. Where are you going to travel? I am going to travel to Mexico. All right. And well, these are the two uses of will and going to. Do you have any doubts or questions about going to maybe?
Mm, no, teacher, I think that I understand.
Nice. All right, so let's please work on the activities. We have two here. And let's see. There you go. This is the first practice. Please work on it. And later on, you will be doing this one. There you go.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome. Let me know, please, when you finish.
I finished.
Nice. And how did you do on these two practices?
Teacher, really good.
All right. Is there any doubt or question that you may have about the future with Will or going to?
Mm, teacher, do we check the mistakes in my activity?
Yeah, sure.
Mm, please.
Here, let's see. I can't decide. I guess I will, no? Because it says here, I can make a decision. Like I can make a prior decision, so I will just make my mind at the moment of speaking, so I will. And here in number 7, she hates vegetables. She will, she won't eat that salad, no? Because she hates.
Yes.
Mhm.
Or it will be she's not going to because it's a prediction. Or
Here she hates vegetables, so she isn't, you say?
yes, she's not
Isn't,
going. Isn't
okay.
going to eat that salad.
All right.
Maybe
Well,
both.
maybe both. Yes, you're right. Maybe both. It can be because here we have prior information, right?
Mm.
That she hates. And here, it's sunny. You won't need an
Oh,
umbrella.
yes, I missed it. It was want.
Correct. Yes. And well, that's it.
Okay,
Only three
teacher, great.
mistakes. All right, that's nice. That's great. You did a great job. Very good job. All right. Now, let's please move forward. So, well, in this unit, you are also going to review about, oh, well, here we have a conversation with Will. All right, let's please begin. What time will you go to bed tonight?
Tonight I go. I went to bed at 11 p.m.
All right. What will you eat for breakfast tomorrow morning?
I will eat breakfast. I will eat um, a tea with a piece of a slice of bread.
Okay. All right. And what will you do this coming weekend?
I will go to a restaurant with my friends.
All right. How old will you be in 10 more years? What job will you have?
I think that in 10 years I will have I will be more than 30 years old more and I really want to have a job in a marketing agency.
Nice. In here. Well, this one. Will you be rich in the future? Why or why not? Do you think you will have a little bit more than enough?
Um, yes, teacher.
All right.
Possible, but If want, it's not a problem.
Okay, that's nice. All right. And do you think robots will replace teachers 50 years in the future? Why or why not?
It depends. Robots will replace only the 50% of the teachers, maybe, but it depends on the signature.
Okay, yes, of course. Do you think we will have a test in English next week? Why or
Yes,
why not?
I next week we will have a test. Oh no, I will have a test in English when I'll end all the module.
Mm-hmm. Yes. All right. And will you cook dinner tomorrow? Why or why not?
Tomorrow I won't cook dinner because my mom is going to cook dinner.
Okay. Will the sun set at 7:02 p.m. tomorrow? If not, what time will it set?
Here the sun probably will set at 7 no 6:30 because it is we are near from winter.
All right. And will you, oh, here. I will change this. Will I ask you any more will questions? Why or why not?
Well,
Will I ask you?
ah, um, I think that um, won't
Yes,
because we will practice before.
exactly. Okay, that's the last question. All right. Well, let's please move on. Well, we reviewed the future with will, going to, and now we are going to review on the present perfect tense. Well, when do we use the present perfect tense? Well, we use the present perfect tense to express things you have done in your life. Like, please, can you read the example?
She has never studied Japanese.
Correct. Also to express numbers of times you have done something.
How many times have you tried to call her?
Correct. Also to describe recently completed actions which are important now.
I have some bad news. I have lost my job.
Correct. And to express situations that started in the past and are still true.
I have known James for 4 years, 4 or 5 years.
Correct. To describe unfinished actions or situations.
I've read half of the book.
Correct. And let's please review on the grammar structure. Well, for the present perfect, we need to use the auxiliary have or has. And this is going to be changing depending on the subject. I would use have for all the plural subjects plus I, and I am going to use has for the third person singular. And of course, in this grammar tense, because it's the perfect tense, I will use the past participle verb. So affirmative example, subject plus the auxiliary plus the verb in the past participle form and the complement if I want. Here, can you please read on the example?
I have tried sushi.
Correct. And to make negative examples, I need to have the subject followed by the auxiliary, adding not or the abbreviation, and here also, and the past participle of the verb, and the complement if I want. Here, please.
I have not tried sushi.
Very good. And to make questions, as I know, I have to write down the auxiliary before the subject. And then the verb in the past participle form. Here, can you please read on the example?
Have you tried sushi?
And the two possible answers for these questions are yes, I have, no, I haven't. Well, this is the structure of the present perfect tense. So, do you have any doubts or questions, maybe?
I don't have.
All right, well, I think we can move on with the practice. Here, there you go.
Okay.
Work on the practice, please, and let me know when you finish.
Okay. Teacher, the answer is yes, I have, right?
Yes. If it's positive, yes.
Finish, teacher.
All right, and how did you do on this practice, Valeria?
Good, teacher. It was easy.
All right, is there maybe any doubt or question that you may have about the practice?
No, teacher, I don't have any doubt.
All right, wonderful. Well, if you don't have any doubts or questions, then we can move forward. But let me first see. Oh yeah, we have questions now. Okay. So we are going to start with the first one, and then I don't think we will have enough time, but we will continue on Monday, okay?
Okay.
Let's please answer. Oh, we don't have time actually.
Ah,
Okay.
yes, now it's 8.
Yes. All right. No worries. Please, if you could do the daily survey, and we will continue with the questions on Monday. Thank you very much.
Thank you, teacher.
All right. You're welcome. Have a great weekend and see you on Monday.
See you, teacher.
All
Goodbye.
right. Goodbye.